Welcome to Finding God in the Times of COVID. Today's Sunday. It's the 10th day of January. And in the Christian church, it's the day that we celebrate this thing called the baptism of the Lord. So as I pour the water here into this font, it's this connecting point. Connecting point to all the places in the history of the Hebrew people and the Christian community. Connecting point to water, like Moses parting the waters of the sea or striking a rock and having water come pouring forth in the wilderness. It's a reminder of the waters being separated at the beginning of creation and the dry land coming forth. Or a reminder of Jesus drawing water from a well over and over again, giving us this water of life. And also specifically today, this reminder of Jesus' own baptism when he goes out into the wilderness and meets up with John, and John baptizes him with water like this. And somehow in the baptism, some refer to it as a liminal space, a space where the separation, the boundary between heaven and earth is somehow erased. And what is heaven looks like earth, and what's earth perhaps looks like heaven. So I don't know if you have been baptized specifically, or if you haven't. But the principles that are connected in with baptism are a few. One of them is this idea of turning from evil or hatred or hurt in the world, like those things that would destroy. Turning away from those, turning toward those things which lead to life, love, compassion, kindness. It's turning away from one thing, sort of dying to one thing, and being reborn by water to another. The third thing is to seek out and to do the ways or the will of God in the world, which, Lord knows, we need increasingly more of. When that way of God is understood as fundamentally love. How do we love our neighbor? People with whom it's easy to converse, and people that maybe especially in these days we wonder, how on earth do we ever find ground for a conversation after all that's unfolded in this last week? Yet somehow as we hold on to love, which is patient and kind, and it isn't arrogant or boastful or rude, it doesn't always insist on its own way. When we hold on to love, we experience some abundance that otherwise falls through our hands like so many drips of water. So maybe you'll come to the water today, to these drops that remind us of death to an old way and life to new. Saying yes to love in our midst. Blessings on your day.